Right, we're upstairs, and this is Allister and Raymond's fantastic layout with a lot of elements and places and things that we might recognise from Northern Ireland. We're looking if we're looking up there, and this is supposed to be Belfast Loch. So there's Harland and Wolff up at the top end of the room there, and coming round we have got some elements out of the folk museum. The layout here, Raymond. What would that be? Would that be sort of 60? It's 00.
Oh, this is 76
scale.
But remember,
and 76 scale.
76 scale. But remember, the time and space are warped.
It's warped. But what kind of?
This is all north down.
This is all north down, sort of Bangor. Bangor.
You see the fancy big houses.
Oh, there's the George. Yes. The George. Okay.
See all the fancy houses.
That's right. So with this,
your man with the scrapyard down at Crawford.
Yes, I do know.
There he is. There. You see that house, and they're all.
Oh my goodness. Yes, he's a popular boy.
Yes. What's his name?
Oh, don't steal that.
Ignatius.
Would this be sort of 20 feet long?
Oh no, it's about 12 and a half.
12 and a half by
about 8.
By about 8. There's the Blackhead lighthouse. We've got the docks down here, and there's Harland and Wolff. And this fishing boat is in for repair. It's called the Allister. I wonder why. There's Inst.
This is down along the famous arches.
Yes, Hollywood Arches.
Hollywood Arches.
Oh wow!
Coming across the arches that don't exist.
That's right. That's right. And there's the trolley buses. And then we're moving along through Airport Road and the big Shell oil refinery, and we're talking about this is Kinnicker.
It's Kinnicker,
right? And then we're moving on. Yeah, there's the army base. And here's so this train that's running is on the bottom level, right? And then this looks like the Folk and Transport Museum here. And we're heading down to Hollywood, and we're heading down to Bangor.
I say that's north down, and again the direction. The wee lighthouses and all will flash down there from Donaghadee.
Oh, so that's Donaghadee lighthouse, right? Oh yes, it's in the corner.
And then we have the lighthouse down at Malile. Not the lighthouse, the Dolly Copeland Windmill.
Yes.
All of these wee houses and buildings, these ones were all bought from charity shops.
Yes.
Just picked them up all over Britain.
Yes.
But then there's a lot of stuff in the foreground which is, made from cardboard kits and so on.
So there's the Blackhead lighthouse and the Blackhead walk. Panning on round, and we're heading towards Drumore. The old station at Drumore, because Raymond and Allister have connections there. They used to holiday there, and there's relatives live in Drumore as well. So it was an area that they wanted to represent.
That's a old cattle train going through, usually at night time. I used to lie in my bedroom window up here.
Yes.
And watch the cattle trains.
So that's the cattle train.
That's it over here.
That's the cattle train there.
It's the 440.
And it would have come straight out of the docks, probably.
Well, that's the They're in two different levels.
Yes. And of course this layout is Raymond and Allister's imagination, so...
Isn't the centre of Drumore, which it's not dissimilar to that?
No, it isn't.
This was supposed to be originally Graham's, Graham's the builders of Drumore.
Of course they do, sure, I went to school with one of them.
Well, this is supposed to be their big house. That was on the outskirts of Drumore, and that was one of the first ones I I put down there. I
Yes,
thought
Robert Graham was about 2 or 3 years older than me. I think he was in the brothers' year. And then there was Roberta Graham from Dromore as well.
yeah. Well, this is very similar layout to the actual thing. You know, the goods shed and the cabin, the signal cabin.
Yes.
The station itself. Yep. And the down lines.
It's just so sad that the trains were taken away.
Yes. This is supposed to be the viaduct. There's a big viaduct as you come out of Dromore.
Yes,
It
I know it.
crosses it.
I know it.
I know. I think there are more arches than that.
I've motorcycled past it many a
and this is
time.
supposed to be the lagoon.
Yes.
Actually, it's rather different nowadays, but the lagoon's still there. This is supposed to be Rathfriland. My father had connections down there.
Oh yes, I recognise the water tower.
Right on the hill. This is supposed to be people go down to moors. A rucksack in their back, and this is probably bringing logs up from the moorings or something like that.
And if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll notice that I did the graves of the English family and Barney Hughes. And here's a bit of freight with their names on it. And just a peek at Raymond and Allister's work area. This is where it all happens, folks. So this is a layout, and it's an N gauge.
This is in the third ever railway in the United States.
Right.
It was called the DeWitt Clinton locomotive.
Right.
And it ran on the Hudson-Mohawk Valley Railway. It was only 16 miles long, and as I say, it was the third ever in the United States.
I suppose it would have been built...
log powered.
And would it have been built by Irish navvies, probably?
The railway was built by Irish and Welsh, yes.
Right.
The same people who had been involved with the Erie Canal.
Right.
It was named the DeWitt Clinton after the guy who was involved with the designing of the canal. It's nothing to do with Bill Clinton. Fiddlers.
Steam-powered sawmill.
Yes.
And
boys ploughing.
These are the rich people
waiting
to try out this new fangled
technology.
tactile. What kind of date are we talking about here?
1832.
1832. Right. Brilliant. Okay.
And this would have been what the landscape would have looked like.
Yes.
Just round about, gently rolling.
Yes.
And they were clearing the forest, you see, as they would have actually been doing at that time.
This was made out of an egg box.
Egg cored door.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know the very light old, it's like an egg box cardboard centre, and then two wafers of plywood on either side.
Right.
And then on top of that I have more of this.
So this is another layout, and would this be N gauge as well?
This is N gauge, and this is, I call this MANNLICHEN BLICK, because MANNLICHEN is just here, just there.
Oh, right.
There's the north face of the Eiger.
Yes.
And this is the Jungfrau here. Eiger, Mont, and the Jungfrau as a backdrop.
So we're talking Switzerland?
They're talking Switzerland. This would be roughly around Interlaken, and this would be the view from there. And
is that is there any kind of date on that?
Oh, this would be probably fairly modern.
Right.
Fairly
So 1990s.
Oh yes. Now my theme. I have a theme for this one. See, this is a play on global warming. Because we've had a glacier in this, and it's melted quickly, and the deluge has come down, and carried all this debris down, damaged the old bridge. You can see the old stone bridge.
Oh wow!
And the surveyors are out with the again. If this is all lit and running properly,
yes,
you see all the detail.
Right.
Normally, I have a lot of vehicles with big cranes and all pulling the stuff out of the.
You're a laugh.
And then this is a temporary bridge set up across here with the wee and then meanwhile you've climbers and all doing their usual stuff.
Oh yes, there's climbers
on the ridge here, and rock climbers and everything.
My goodness,
in there,
my goodness gracious.
A bit better.
Aye.
But when it's all lit up and everything, you know, it's so much nicer.
Yes, you must tell me whenever.
Wash day, you see all the clothes hanging out in the lines.
Oh boys.
Those are the wee huts up in the mountain.
Yeah, that's fantastic. My goodness, the amount of detail you've got in there is amazing. So
and hay, bales of hay cut. There's a freshly cut grass, first cut.
there's a Celtic cross, I see.
Yes, it is. It is indeed. Good for you over here somewhere. Yes,
Aye.
the wee woman is sitting. This, you know, the way up in the mountains, they would have. You can probably expand,
yes.
enlarge that.
Yes, yes.
You know, they would have crosses in memory, people
Yes, yes,
killed
yes.
and all
Yes,
the
yes,
time
of
in the
course.
mountains, all that sort of thing.
Ah, brilliant. Brilliant.
And normally I would have my snowplow parked in there. You don't need a snowplow because we've got global warming. Not so much snow.
Brilliant.
And okay, it's just a bit of